There's a lizard now in my place and I don't know where it's at. Medai. Have you ever felt that pull to start fresh in a place completely different from what you've known? A place that challenges you, reshapes your perspective, and forces you to grow in ways you've never expected. 1 year ago today, I made the decision to move to Bangkok, Thailand. Looking back, I can see how much the city has changed me, offering me freedom, new experiences, and lessons that have shaped me in ways I never saw coming. But with every pro, there's a con. And as I continue to weigh the realities of living here, I find myself asking, is this where I'm meant to stay? Or is it just another stop on a greater journey? Because while Bangkok has given me so much, there's still a lingering uncertainty, like I'm standing at a crossroads, unsure of what comes next. Good morning. So I decided to try out a new co-working space called Union Space. And I'm just waiting right now for someone to check me in. But fingers crossed that I found a new good spot to work at. And hopefully they have day passes. I don't want to have make this trip for nothing. It was only like a 6-minute ride actually, but still, I don't want to try to find something new to go to because I feel like I just want to be out this morning. It's Monday morning and I feel like being out in a working environment. Not only did I just take the worst tumble of my life, I pray to God that my ankle is not broken. Walked in this room, just sashaying, didn't see this little step here, and I took a tumble. Hurts. It doesn't it's not like I don't feel like it's broken, but sometimes you just never know with these things. So I'm going to let it sit for the day, act like it doesn't hurt, act like I'm not in pain, and maybe it'll be so. See, that's what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do. I was supposed to be at the gym at 9:30, but I canceled my splash pass today. That's what happens. Oh God. Okay, so apart from my tumble and all that jazz, first impressions of this co-working space, it's, I want to say cozy, but I'm still unsure. I kind of get like this is a spot that's supposed to be in Bali. Oh, y'all know how I love Bali. Like an indoor-outdoor vibe. There's a lot of gnats if I keep this one room open. So because I'm only on a day pass, which was like 250 Thai baht, I'm only secluded to this little room. And there's nobody in here right now, but it's nice, it's quiet. It's a new space to work at, I guess. I'm still trying to, I don't know. I like the co-working spaces that I've been at that has a good view and that has more of a co-working vibe, if that makes sense. To where I'm feeding off of the energy, whether I'm talking to people or not, whether I'm feeding off the energy of people that are working and doing their whatever they're doing on their computers. And, you know, I don't get that right now. They also promote having a coffee shop. They don't have a coffee shop. They have a coffee machine, which looked like it was from the 1800s. So I have to order me some coffee. I was really looking forward to coffee. Okay, this is not a complaint. This is just a review, FYI. And all that jazz. All right, let me get to work. I got some stuff to do. I feel like I should have went to the Hive. Okay, we have our coffee and our bagel. Let me put you on, okay? Let me put you on to the best breakfast bagel in all of Bangkok. Monty's. When I tell you this bagel slaps every time, please believe me. Like, I get the breakfast of egg, bacon, tomatoes, and they get some kind of sauce. It's not even chipotle sauce. It's some kind of sauce that is bussin'. Please believe, order you some Monty's on your visit, or if you live here. The bagels, slaps. But I had to walk downstairs to get the coffee. My foot, something feels loose. Maybe not that dramatic, but I feel like it just hurts. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give it a day or two. I'm gonna give it a couple days. I said elevated. To be continued. I don't want to keep talking about it. It's gonna be mad. Being in a new country comes with so many highs, new experiences, new people, and a free perspective on life. But one thing that never really goes away is the distance from family and friends. No matter how much you love your life abroad, there will be moments when being far from home hits differently. While I did dive deeper into my last video on this, being across the world from loved ones can feel tough, especially during holidays, birthdays, or big family moments you can't be there for. That said, technology does make a huge difference. Video calls, voice notes, and even group chats help bridge the gap. And while nothing replaces physical presence, being abroad also pushes you to create meaningful connections where you are. It's not always easy, but it teaches you how to build community in new ways. So speaking of my ankle and praying that it is not broken, you know one thing that I'm not doing? Panicking about the cost of getting it checked out. Unlike being in the States, where a simple x-ray cost or ER visit can leave somebody drowning in bills. Bills. Healthcare in Thailand is actually accessible. I don't have to hesitate before seeking healthcare. And that kind of peace of mind is priceless, even without insurance. One of the biggest advantages of living in Thailand is the healthcare. Simple. Whether it's an unexpected visit or even just a routine care. The hospitals here are well equipped, the doctors are highly trained, and the cost is always a fraction of what you'll be paying in the United States or your home country, possibly. So as a digital nomad and an entrepreneur, knowing that I can get excellent healthcare without breaking the bank makes living here in Thailand and abroad that much more appealing and sustainable. I've even taken advantage of the Thailand dental system. I got my teeth cleaned and whitened for a price that would make the US dentist shake their head. I actually made a video about that, where I went, what I got, and I'll leave it in the description box. But apart from that, it's also no surprise why Thailand has quickly become one of the top destinations for medical tourism. People fly in from all over the world to get high quality procedures done. Again, for the fraction of the cost, whether it's dental work, cosmetic surgeries, and even just medical treatments that they need. I know people that come in and do the same thing. I'd highly recommend it. But also, whether you're visiting or just planning your long-term stay here in Thailand, one thing you should never skip out on is the appropriate coverage, which is why I'll recommend Safety Wing. It's affordable, it's flexible, and it covers you whether you're traveling or fully moving abroad, like me. So, to sort out your emergency health care, do yourself a favor. Check out the link in the description box below and get covered. Because honestly, truly, I wouldn't lie to you.
Honestly, I wouldn't lie to you, truly.
No matter where you are in the world, peace of mind is everything. Is that corny? Moving abroad can bring a sense of peace, but let's be real. Leaving the US doesn't automatically fix everything, especially if you're still holding on to your blue passport. Unless you fully renounce your citizenship, the reality is that you're still connected to the system in many ways. Taxes, legal ties, and even the emotional weight of watching things unfold from afar. But one thing that does change, the constant noise. Thailand for me offers a break from the political tension that seems to never end in the States. There's a level of detachment that allows you to breathe, think clearly, and focus on your own life instead of being bombarded with stress every time you check the news. In the slower pace of life here, it's really a game changer. Instead of feeling like you're always racing against the clock, you can actually enjoy your days, reflect on your goals, and live with more intention. But remember, peace isn't just about location. It's about how you choose to live, no matter where you are. Oh my days. Guys, it was a rough walk. Well, technically I didn't walk back, but it was a rough walk down these stairs of the co-working space. It was a rough walk getting to the bike, although he made every accommodation to meet me. He helped me off the bike. Then it was a rough walk getting to the elevator, then walking to my unit. I love y'all because it took a lot for me to have to set this camera up to walk through this door after I'd already walked through to set the camera up. It's like I can't even bend. Oh no, it's not swollen, is it? Oh, hold on. Please don't let it be swollen. Oh, it's swollen. Just a little bit. Is my feet swollen? Is it swollen? Yep. It's slightly swollen. I will show y'all, but my toes are hideous and my legs is just as hairy as can be. Oh man, let me sit my butt down. I think I just need to put some ice on it. And I'm ashy. Y'all don't judge me too harshly. But, okay, this is my regular... Ooh, I'm ashy on that one too. This is my regular ankle. I shouldn't even show y'all this. Oh my gosh. And this is my fallen ankle. I feel so embarrassed how ashy I am. Y'all, wow. Oh God. That's embarrassing. But you know what? Y'all know ain't no shame in my game, but this is really embarrassing. I'm plagued by 3 things. Ashiness, hairiness, toe not doneness. Wow. And fingers. Good thing this week is hopefully my maintenance week. Okay, I get my nails done tomorrow morning. Get that out the way so I don't have to worry about that. All I gotta do is shave my legs and then put some lotion on, which I don't do. Oh my gosh. I guess I just gotta sit up with my leg propped and just see how it does for the next couple of days with some ice. I did meet somebody in the elevator and it was very startling at first because it was just sound like somebody so familiar when they said my name, and it said it with such an American Southernist accent. He was like, Antoinette. I felt like somebody knew me and that I did something I wasn't supposed to be doing. Ellie, if you're watching this, thanks for introducing yourself to me. But just as Thai looking as can be, and it was just so unexpected to hear that voice coming out of that man in the elevator in my home. I was hopping in the elevator. He was like, Antoinette, you all right? That was kind of funny. All right. I need to get some ice on my foot. Ankle. I don't know if it's the foot. I don't know if it's the ankle. But that was a tumble. I just can't believe it. One of the biggest challenges of living in Thailand can be the language barrier. In tourist areas like Bangkok, English is common, but step into local markets, government offices, or try forming deeper connections, it gets a bit tricky. That said, it doesn't make daily life impossible. You'll still find ways to get by, but if you want meaningful connections with the locals, that's where the real challenges lie. I feel this most with my cleaning ladies, who I absolutely adore. We communicate through gestures and Google Translate, but I know learning Thai would deepen our bond in a way that tech just can't. Even in places where English is spoken, I've noticed that when you make an effort to speak Thai, no matter how little, there's a different level of warmth and willingness to help. The good news, it's something that can be learned if you're willing to put in the effort. And trust me, I know this firsthand. But maybe it's time to try again. To be continued. Magnificent, beautiful city. There's this building that I've been eyeing right over yonder, right there. And I really want to go take a tour. The older buildings, look at that. I really want to go take a tour of those buildings because I think the next place, if I don't stay here, I want to live in an older condo unit because they have more space and they just have more charm with all the wood, and it just looks, although it's not all modern and put together, it just looks so charming. So my foot did okay on the bike. I wasn't able to stand up and really put pressure on it, so that's why it hurts when I walk. But what I should have been doing is icing my knee on my other leg, because I didn't realize I fell so hard on that leg after I sprained the ankle on the other one. I'm just all messed up. And not only does the knee hurt, but my ankle hurts a little bit on the left one too. I'll be icing today. Thankfully, I don't think it's broken. So just a little bruised and battered, that's all. Bruised and battered, nothing. A good couple of days and some ice can't work out. Hey, Jeanette. What? Jeanette, I took a stumble yesterday. Stumble how? I missed a step and I fell. Yeah, my right ankle and my left leg is messed up. And it hurts so bad, and then I fell on my left side, and all my left leg hurts. No, did nobody see me? Thank God, because I would have been embarrassed. All right. After talking with Jeanette, telling her my story, it is coffee time. I got all kind of complexes today, honey. Hope I get through. Ooh, somebody smelled good. Ooh, love me a good smelling man. Need some coffee. I may be a little delirious. Cost of living is superb, okay, for, I guess, most Westerners and a lot of people who consider it a low cost of living. Let's just say this. If I pay 55 baht for coffee every single day, say I get a coffee once a day for an entire month, 55 baht equivalent to $55 US per day. What are y'all paying in the States for Starbucks? Minimum, okay, let's just say the minimum is $4 per day. And you get one cup of coffee per day. That's like 120 bucks per month. And that's just the minimum. I mean, girl math is girl mathing. At this point, I don't even think it's girl math. I think it's just living beyond borders math. Like, oh. This coffee is very much needed. Like, Thailand's cost of living is why many foreigners, including myself, call it home. Rent, food, daily expenses, healthcare are more significantly affordable than most U.S., if not every U.S. city. And even some of the cities and countries outside of the States. We all know. And it can really be a good savings grace, honestly, giving you a chance to save more and live more comfortably for a period of time, if that's what you choose, or to retire here, like many others do. Again, it's like living more comfortably without a big financial strain for a lot of people. And with the right mindset, financial discipline, living here, you can stretch your income, asterisk, and live more luxurious that might be out of reach to you if you were back in the States, if that makes sense. And when I say asterisk on your income being stretched further, that means if you were to come here on your country's giving, if you were living in this, if you're from the States or if you're from Canada or Switzerland, come here with that kind of income, working remotely, having your own business or something of that sort, living here in Thailand, then yes, your income could be stretched further. Now, granted, if you were living on a Thai income, that's a whole nother rabbit you got to pull out of the hat, another video. But if you were in the mindset of coming here and working digitally, then yes, your income would definitely be stretched further. But honestly, for me, yes, affordable is great, but affordability is not just about numbers. It's also about the peace of mind. The stress of living paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet, I don't think is the way life is meant to be lived. We are back. We've made it back. Been gone all morning, it seems like. Well, my appointment was at 10 o'clock and it is 12:30. Got back. Well, I guess I finished enough time. So done with my nails. This is my first time ever getting yellow. I'm getting my Tannage on right now. I feel like going yellow. Still not sure how I feel about it, but it's definitely like a statement. A statement on these beautiful dark fingers. Yeah. Anywho, in the spirit of being transparent and when it comes to cost and price, stuff like that, today's session was a little pricey. I paid 2,400 baht for acrylic removal, my manicure, and my pedicure. So I'm not sure if it's because they tell you up front they charge whatever it is to remove the gel and to remove the acrylic. Versus the US, they already added into the service. I'm not really sure how that goes. 2,400 baht, which is roughly around $70 US. Mind you, my acrylic removal, I actually had it wasn't any tips. They were my nails. It's hard to find a good person to do. I can't even talk right now. It's hard to find a good person to do acrylic here in Thailand, outside this. Well, I'm not gonna say outside the States. Here in Asia. Nope, I'm not gonna say here in Asia. Here, okay, here. Let's just say here to be safe. So that's why I just had them remove my acrylic and just do regular gel on my nails, and I think they turned out great. They're very lovely. I think I like the color. I'm not really sure if I like it on my toes, but I'm normally a all white or pink and maybe a splash of red on the holidays, Christmas holidays, but I'm white or pink. I gotta get used to the yellow. I can't talk. I did get a wrap for my foot. Oh, maybe I should have did that. So I'm going to sit down, ice, and eat some pad krapow. Sit down, ice, pad krapow. Sit down, ice, pad krapow. Sit down, ice, pad krapow. Tired. One of the major cons, in my opinion, is navigating visas, permits, and Thailand's bureaucracy. It's not something to take lightly. This isn't a place where you can just show up and assume everything will fall into place. If you don't do your due diligence, you could find yourself in a situation you definitely don't want to be in. I've had my fair share of struggles with this and learned the hard way. Thailand has its own systems, rules, and expectations for foreigners, and as a guest in this country, it's on us to follow them. The process can feel slow and frustrating at times, but patience and respect goes a long way. Once you understand how things work, it does get easier. I actually have a full video breakdown on my experience, including the mistakes I made, so you don't have to go through the same headache. If you're serious about moving here, please take the time to learn the rules and prepare properly. It's not just about making life easier for yourself, it's also about respecting the country that's welcoming you in. I've been upstairs. Good morning, by the way. I've been upstairs since 8 o'clock. I got upstairs, had my laptop, had my water. I was just ready and prepared to work up at the co-working space, right? I was set, situated, comfortable. I was good. I was working on a specific project, right? Not really sure if this is what I needed to be doing today or even at all, if I am to be so bold to say. Working on this project for a good hour and a half, 2 hours. When I go to submit the project, all of my work gone. I would have had to redo everything. And so I'm like, okay, let me switch gears and do something else within the same project. So I'm doing that about 30 minutes. Not done with it, by the way. My mouse goes out. The battery's dead. And if you really want to be honest, I don't know how to use my trackpad. It's silly. I've never known how to really use a trackpad on laptops. I can't manage. My mouse is my life. Just like my pencil on my iPad is my life. My mouse dies. So I'm taking that as a sign that this is not the project I need to be focusing on today, right now. I don't know. It's something that has been weighing on my heart, if it's something that I need to be focusing on at all. So I'm taking this as a sign to come back up to the apartment, pop open the good book, do some devotional because I didn't get it done this morning, and get further direction from the Lord. Because it really frustrated me. It's 10:30, it's past my fasting window, so I can start eating now. I want to make me some boiled eggs and some bacon, but I don't have any bacon. I kind of want to go to the store, but I don't know if I don't really need to eat right now. Let me just get into my devotional. Just like Dr. Now said, you're not going to wither away.
You're not going to fade away.
So this is the thoughts that run through my head. This is the struggles that I have right now, okay? I know it's not third world problems. And God is always good. And he's always on time. And my nail color is growing on me. Hey, quit procrastinating. Because you probably just scared what he gonna say. That's what you're scared about. You procrastinating. Oh, Lord, speak to me, Jesus. You said we have a problem. There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my boot.
So I was, cleaning, doing some chores, and because my utility closet is outside on the patio, I brought in my broom and the dustpan, and normally I shake it out before I bring it inside. This time I did not, but I went to put it on the ground and hops out. Oh my God, a lizard! Oh, I tried to catch it. I failed. There's a lizard now in my place and I don't know where it's at. It's a little, very baby lizard, but it just hopped, then hopped. And it scurried when I tried to catch it with the broom. So now I have a roommate and I don't like him. No, and I'm used to lizards. When I'm in Bali, I'm okay with lizards, but not my home. I don't know where it's at. I thought it went underneath the couch. I moved the entire couch, moved all the cushions on the couch. Nothing, nowhere. Peek behind the curtains, nothing, nada. Ah, me die. It's a baby lizard, so I know I will see it somewhere, hopefully soon, so I dare to say kill it, because, with all those animal creature lovers, I don't want to get canceled. But it got to go. However it go, don't make me know never mind, but it has to go. The Lord is my comfort. I shall not. Oh God. Oh man, I can't remember a verse for nothing, man. Anywho, I'm just making me some breakfast. I have some bacon and boiled eggs, a little concoction that I like to do with my famous chili oil. But boil some eggs, split them up, put some bacon on top, like so. I'll tell you what, this chili oil, I'm a believer. Whole Foods, you can't get it in Thailand unless you order it, have it shipped. This is why I stocked up on them. This is the best chili oil in history. I'm willing to bet on it. As I reflect on this past year, I realize Bangkok has become more than just a place that I live. It's a place that is shaping me. Through its challenges and beauty, I've learned patience, adaptability, and how to truly be present. The Thai people have played a huge part in that, showing me the power of kindness and simplicity. But beyond that, it's the connections I've built that made this experience so meaningful. Because at the end of the day, no matter where you are in the world, one thing always makes a place feel like home, and that's the community around you. Just to ease your peace of mind if you're thinking about moving to Thailand, Thailand has a thriving community. Whatever kind of community you're looking for to fit in, I am almost 100% certain you can find it. And not even with locals, I'm talking about expat community. People are out here. People are living their lives in foreign countries. You can find like-minded people who also seek peace, freedom, and a more meaningful way to live. A more meaningful way to live. And the plug, if you are looking to transition and move here to Thailand, I do have some resources in the description box below that'll help you with that transition. Whether it's just a checklist, something easy and simple where you can tick off your to-do list before you move and when you get here, or I also have a comprehensive move to Thailand guide, which is 8 chapters, over 100 pages, and goes in depth of moving to Thailand. And it includes my personal services and things that I use, my go-tos, and all that jazz. So if you want and are interested, click the link in the description box below. But going back to community being one of the major pros, my church that I have found, the only church that I've actually been to here in Bangkok, which I'm okay with, is ICA Bangkok. And it was really a game changer when I found it. I woke up one morning last April at 8 o'clock and I just felt the need to be surrounded by God's presence. And I've researched it. The church was literally a 4-minute bike ride away, motorbike. I just knew I needed to be surrounded by people who shared my faith and my values. Last year was, it was a tough time for me. I believe the toughest year of my life. Hopefully it'll still be past tense. But being plugged into a strong faith-based community here has really made all the difference in my living here. And it really just reminds me that no matter where I am in the world, now as corny as it may sound, I am never alone. Was that corny? Oh, let me get to work. Oh, this coffee is calling my name. Coffee. Tom, where you at, Tom? Show yourself. Hey, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to join me every week. And remember, you can also join me on any upcoming international experience around the world. Just click on the link in the description box below, and I hope to see you there. Thanks again for watching.